Alright, welcome to my clarinet lesson with my roommate Claudia here. So we're going to start with opening the case. You open it, keep it on the floor. Alright, we're going to start with putting together the upper and lower joints, because that's the trickiest part. So you're going to grab the upper joint with your right hand there, and you're going to place your third finger on this key. You can do thumb, sure, yeah, do that. Because that will open a trigger here that allows it to connect the joints easier. Yeah, you can pick a lower joint. There you go. Yeah, right, and that opens the key so nothing is touching there. Perfect. Okay, now you can grab the bell here, and you connect that on the bottom. Okay. Next is the barrel, which is right here. Put you can see it's larger on the bottom and smaller on the top, so you put the larger part, connect it there, put it all the way down. And then you can set the whole instrument down for a second. We're going to just grab the mouthpiece and talk about how to put on a reed. That's okay. There you go. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take the ligature off. And here, I'll even grab the mouthpiece. So take the reed out of the case really quick. This is a good beginner reed, right? You've played oboe before, so you know how reeds work a little bit. But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to put it in your mouth and wet it a little bit. Yeah, don't be afraid to get it all the way down, to the smooth part. Good, all right, now here's this. Now put the flat part of the reed on there. Yeah, and now you're going to position the reed so that it is exactly aligned with the tip of the mouthpiece. And then you're going to check again at the bottom, make sure it's centered there. All right, so now we're going to put on the ligature. You can grab that. And we want the screws on this side, and it goes from the top. Good. And now readjust and make sure that the reed is in line still. Good. And the bottom is centered. Once everything's good, you can tighten the screws on the side. It's actually the other way. It's kind of tricky. Good. Let me just check it to see how it did. I'm just going to move it down a little bit. And your reed was just a little low, so I'm going to move it up a little bit too. Okay, that should be good. All right, so if you want, you can put that now in the barrel. There. Okay, great. So, how to hold a clarinet. We'll start with your right hand here. The thumb goes under this cool little thumb rest thing I got. So, you're going to put your first finger right here, second there, third, and this one is just floating on top of those keys. Left hand, you're going to put it over this hole here. And then 1, 2, 3, and your other pinky is just floating here out front. Great. So, now we're gonna, let's see how much time we got. Oh, okay, great. Let's talk about embouchure a little bit. So you can relax, put it on or something. You can put it side, like that. Okay, so clarinet embouchure is extremely different from oboe embouchure, and I like to start off kind of imagining, as something I got from a video that we watched in class actually. Imagine that you're putting on chapstick. So kind of push your bottom lip against your teeth like that, and go like this. Yeah, so that is how smooth and kind of firm you want your lip. And same thing with firmness, your chin also has to be kind of firm. Right. You don't want any ooey gooey. And then next thing, so put your finger like this, and your top teeth are going to sit on top of the mouthpiece. So you have your lip on bottom and teeth on top. And then you curl your lip around, and then you'd blow and you'd play. That's how we make a sound. So, clarinet's kind of interesting that a note actually comes out when you push no keys at all. So we're going to go for that note. So, see how you do holding it again. So you put thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now, since you're pushing down keys, we have to get it so that we can hold it and not push down keys. So lift up your thumbs from those pads and keep the weight there. Good, and you can kind of hold against, just not pushing down a key, but kind of keeping it balanced there. And with your left hand, don't push down that key, but yeah, great. Just, oh yeah, good. So you're not pushing down any holes. Okay, great. It might feel a little bit unbalanced or weird, but this would get easier with time. All right, so let's pretend we're putting on a chapstick and put the reed in your mouth. And put your, now you can take a little bit more mouthpiece than that. Great, and then your teeth would go on top. Curl around and just blow a little bit through it. That's okay. So you made a really high note, which is kind of good, but we're going to go for a lower note. So put it in again, teeth on top. Great, and then curl around. And I want you to blow a little bit more warm air. Try thinking warm air. That's okay, that's okay. Here, take the mouthpiece out for a second and just put your finger, index finger, on your lip, just like we did before. Curl, and now teeth on top and curl around. Now I want you to think of more pressure coming from the sides and less biting down from the top and bottom. Think about more rounded embouchure, pressure from the sides, not biting down so much. Okay, I'll put it in your mouth again. So not so much pressure biting down, but more from the sides. And try giving it a blow. That's actually pretty good. So that's a note. So what we're going to do is actually we're going to put down some keys now that will help us. So we're going to put down thumb key, 1, 2, 3, and then have it resting on your right thumb there. Let's try playing this. This would be a C. Take a little bit less mouthpiece. Try that. Yes. Hey, great. So that was a big thing, was taking too much mouthpiece. So put it back in again where you just had it. Play that note a couple times. See how it feels. A little less mouthpiece. Yep. Yeah, keep playing that. Get used to how it feels. Great. And you're already tonguing too because you know how to tongue. You know what that's like. For clarinet especially, we want to keep it to the tip of the tongue, on the tip of the reed, not this direction, but you know, like right there. Very light tongue. Try that again on the C. You seem to be good with that note. A little less mouthpiece? Yeah. Great. So we have a little bit of time, but I can actually teach you like 3 notes because we're going well. Okay, so you just learned a C. Now we're going to learn a D. That's just 1 and 2. Try playing that. Not too much mouthpiece. A little less, a little less. Yes, there you go. Yeah, play the C again. Play the D. C. D. Great. And now the last note we're going to learn is our E. So it's just 1 and 2. So thumb and 1. Sorry, I'm confusing you. Thumb and 1. Yeah. And then D. Yeah, and then C. Great, so then for the last second, we're just going to talk about breathing here. So, you know this from playing oboe, that, you know, how you breathe sometimes determines how the note will sound too, and it affects it more than you'd think it would, you know, when you're in beginning band. So when we breathe, do you think we want to take it from here up, or from here up? Yeah, right, the lower the better, because that gives us the more room to take in air. Yes, and it uses the most lung capacity possible. So try taking a breath from all the way down here, filling like a cup, and coming all the way to the top, and then letting it all the way out, and all the way up, and all the way out. You can even put a hand on your stomach, and ideally want to feel your stomach going away as you inhale, and feel it coming back in as you exhale. Just take a few breaths. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so let's play our notes, E, D, and C again. And we're going to take a big full breath before. We're just going to take a breath. And then E, D, C. You change when you feel like it, okay? Alright, do the same thing again. One thing. is don't have this finger go too past the hole. Yeah, make it so it's just the pad right there. Yeah, try it again. Big breath. Okay, nice. All right, that's all we're gonna have time for. So, thank you.
Thanks.